Have you ever noticed someone who isn't classically beautiful, yet when they walk into a room, they instantly command attention? It feels unfair. While others spend fortunes trying to fix their nose or jawline, these people utilize a psychological weapon known as the halo effect. It is not magic, and it is definitely not just genetics. It is about perception. Today, I'm going to show you how to hack this perception and force the world to see you as attractive, simply by changing the signals your brain sends to others. The biology of vibe. Most people make a fatal mistake. They think attractiveness is static, like a painting on a wall. But evolutionary psychology tells us a different story. Attraction is a broadcast. It is a continuous signal you send out to the world about your health, your status, and your internal confidence. Think about the most attractive person you know personally. Do not just focus on their face. Focus on how they move, how they speak, how they look at you. Are they really perfect, or is their energy just magnetic? When you see someone with bad posture, looking down at the floor, your primal brain instantly categorizes them as low status or unhealthy. It doesn't matter if they have the perfect face. The signal is weak. Conversely, the halo effect occurs when one positive trait, like genuine confidence, tricks the brain into assuming everything else about that person is positive too. You look confident, so people assume you are smart, successful, and beautiful. Let's get practical. How do you actually trigger this halo effect? It starts with your eyes. In the wild, there are two types of animals: predators and prey. Prey animals have eyes on the side of their heads to scan for danger. They're nervous. They look around constantly. Predators have eyes on the front. They focus on one target. They are calm. When you are talking to someone, do your eyes dart around the room? Do you look down when someone looks at you? If yes, you are signaling to their subconscious that you are prey. You are signaling anxiety. To become instantly more attractive, you must master high-status eye contact. Here's a simple rule. When you're listening, hold eye contact for about 80% of the time. When you're speaking, you can look away occasionally, but never look down. Look to the side or look up. Looking down is a submission signal. Ask yourself right now, when you walk down the street, where are your eyes? Are you looking at the horizon, or are you counting the cracks in the pavement? The second signal is space. Insecure people try to shrink. They cross their arms, they hunch their shoulders, they try to take up as little room as possible. They are physically apologizing for their existence. Attractive people do the opposite. They expand. This is called open body language. By exposing your torso and keeping your chin up, you are telling the world, "I am safe. I am not afraid." It sounds simple, but try it tomorrow. Open your chest. Lift your chin 1 inch higher than feels normal. You will notice people treat you differently. They will move out of your way. They will listen closer. You haven't said a word, but you have already won the interaction. The sound of status and the power of silence. We have fixed how you look, but what happens when you open your mouth? Most people think being attractive means being the life of the party or talking constantly. This is a myth. The most attractive people actually talk less, but they talk with intent. Listen to your own voice. When you are nervous, your pitch goes up. You speak faster. You use filler words like or like. This signals to the other person's brain that you are seeking their approval. You are rushing because you don't think your words are valuable enough to take up their time. To change this, practice the low and slow technique. Lower your pitch slightly and slow down your tempo. Don't be afraid of the silence between sentences. Silence is a sign of power. It shows you are comfortable with the tension. Have you ever felt the urge to fill an awkward silence just to stop the discomfort? That is exactly the moment you lose your edge. Next is the concept of scarcity. In economics, the more there is of something, the less it is worth. Gold is expensive because it's rare. Dirt is cheap because it's everywhere. Humans work the same way. If you are always available, always texting back in seconds, and always explaining every detail of your life, you are dirt.
You are common. Attractive people have a mystery about them. They don't post every meal on Instagram. They don't tell their whole life story to a stranger in 5 minutes. By holding back, you force the other person's imagination to work. And the human imagination will always create a version of you that is more attractive than reality. Stop being an open book. Start being a locked door that people have to earn the key to. The internal mirror. All these techniques, eye contact, open body language, and controlled speech are powerful tools. But here's the catch. They only work if you believe they belong to you. Psychology shows that our external reality is a reflection of our internal identity. If you feel like an imposter, your body will eventually betray you. A micro-expression of fear, a nervous twitch, or a slight crack in your voice will give you away. The halo effect isn't about faking beauty. It's about becoming the person who deserves to be noticed. It's about a radical shift in how you see yourself when no one is watching. Because if you don't find yourself attractive, why should the world? So you have the tools. You know how to stand, how to look, and how to speak to command the room. You are ready to step out and test your new halo. But there's one thing we haven't discussed. There's a dark side to this psychology. There is a specific psychological trait that, if used correctly, makes you irresistible, but if used wrongly, can destroy your reputation and your relationships in a single night. Most people have this trait hidden deep inside and are terrified to use it. Others use it subconsciously and wonder why they always get what they want. Do you know what it is? See you there.